Good afternoon, Trafalgar Primary School. Welcome to today's assembly.
Please stand quietly for the national anthem.
Australians all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Trafalgar Primary School would like to acknowledge our local Indigenous tribe, Gurnai as the traditional custodians of the land. At this school, we recognise the elders and the Indigenous people who had their own culture space before us. They had their own way of life and contributed to the way we live now. Thank you to the Indigenous people at the Gurnai tribe for the land that we're meeting on today.
In this week's assembly, we want to talk about peer mediation. Let's hear from our peer mediators now.
Good afternoon, Trafalgar Primary School. Today we would like to tell you about peer mediation.
So peer mediation is when we're like mini teachers. We help people on the oval and just around the school.
But teachers are still going to be like out in the yard. Our job is to just take some of the problems off the teachers' backs so they're not bombarded with little kids with problems.
You use it when there's a problem or something's not right, or if you just want to talk to somebody about it that you are able to trust.
When you use peer mediation is when there's like a tiny, slight problem. It's not big enough for a teacher's attention, but it is small enough for peer mediators' attention. So we're walking around all areas. There's not going to be multiple little groups. Just going to be 2 kids doing laps around the school, maybe staying in one area longer than another, but that's just to see if there's any problems.
You can bring these type of problems to peer mediators. We can handle low level pushing and shoving.
We can deal with name calling.
We can deal with dirty looks.
We can deal with arguments, money and property disputes.
We can also deal with rumors and gossip.
We can also deal with text messages, emails, phone messages, and Facebook.
Invasion of privacy, example, like someone's following you and they won't stop.
Games disputes.
Territorial disputes.
And yeah.
Those are the types of problems we can deal with.
For training, we were with the old peer mediators, and then we would walk around with them in one area, and others would also go in the other area with the other peer mediators.
So we would gather into little groups, followed by 1 or 2 peer mediators. They're now in grade 6. And we would walk around, they teach us the ropes and how to be a peer mediator.
They would explain what we would do if something happened or if a child came up to us.
And I don't know since I wasn't in training last year.
So in short, we have been trained to help kids with small problems.
Peer mediators cannot deal with these type of things. Use of weapons, use of drugs, assaults, highly emotional physical fights.
A peer mediator is not a counsellor, a judge, a lawyer, or an advice giver.
This is how you recognise us in the yard. So we would have a pink or blue jacket, and they have a peer mediator sign at the back. And we would have little foldings like this, and
A book inside.
yeah, that's all.
So if you see a peer mediator out on the yard and you have a problem, don't be afraid to come up to them and tell them your problem, and if it's something they can't deal with, they will help you and direct you to a teacher.
You do not look good, Blake. I hate that hairstyle. I really think you should go home and redo it. But you can't because it's school time.
Hey, what's going on here? What's
He was being so rude to me. He was saying I had a bad hairstyle. I'm so upset. You
What
have to tell
happened
him off
with
and
Blake?
take him to a teacher now.
So Timmy came up to me and started saying that I had a bad hairstyle and that I should go home, but I can't since it's school time.
Sounds like somebody's being mean. We can help you with that. I'll take your side of the story.
I'll
for
take
now.
your side of the story.
Okay, so what happened?
So Timmy, I was walking.
So that behaviour is not acceptable at the school. Do you think you two could work it out and be friends again?
Sure. Yay! There's a fight
There's a fight in the yard. There's a fight in the yard.
Okay, yeah. We'll go get a teacher and you can go get one if we can't get them. Okay, let's go, Blake. Let's go.
Congratulations to the students who participated in the swimming. We especially congratulate the people who made it through to the next round of the swimming.
What's on next week? On Monday, the Melbourne Victory Club is coming over and running clinics for all classes 3 to 6.
Yay! And now for the joke of the week. What did the Lego alien say when he got chopped in half? I come in pieces.